how do you swallow the idea that there are so many Americans who've never served their country in any capacity while you've dedicated your entire life to service?
The teacher who commit a life to teaching, they serve. To the doctor who commit their life to saving lives, they serve. And we all can't be soldiers or warriors. And the guy that runs the store down the street, we all have a part to play in a society. And those of us that put on the uniform to wear our nation's cloth, we are prepared to do what it takes to accomplish the mission, which attributes to, based on the political themes, save our democracy. But if you don't have relatives or you're not a part of that, it can be a disconnect between those who serve. Because I've heard politicians say, well, they volunteered to go.
Mm-hmm.
If something happens, this is something they wanted to do. And I think that's the disconnect that has happened. Unlike World War II, when entire high school classes almost were all waiting at the bus station when they graduated to go off to war, that is not the case now. When America goes to war, it's that 1% that respond.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we expect the American people to show as the politicians are getting into the right wars. In Vietnam, people stood up and the whole population said, hell no, we need to get out of this war. We don't see that unifying either pushing back on the concept of going to war. I mean, we're talking about going to war now in Venezuela and told Nigeria we're going in with the guns blazing.
Mm-hmm.
And people take a lot of that as just rhetoric until you wake up the next morning and you find out we're bombing someplace. So I think that is a disconnect that has happened. If I had focused in on your question, if I had not, to redirect me here.
No, you're on it.
I think there is a disconnect, because if you don't have any skin in the game, relatives or people or the kid next door that signed up that you check on occasionally, there is a disconnect.